Welcome back, everybody. We are going to get right to it. Diecast Reviews on Diecast Media Network. We always try and do 3 cars, one from Europe, one from Asia, and one from North America. We'll start with our Asian vehicle this time. We have got a J Collection offering from Tarmac. This is a series, as I understand it, from Felix Kwong, head of Tarmac Works. These were older castings that they have agreed to re-release with the Tarmac touch on it. We have got an S13 Sylvia in a really cool blue color. These should be true 164, which is what we strive for here on Diecast Media Network when we can. This also should be a fully licensed vehicle. You can see that right there with the Nissan logo on the box. Blue-gray is the color palette for this one, and I'm excited. I like classic Japanese stuff, and that's what we're going to look at in the J Collection. That's what that series is based on. Really cool old Japanese tag on the front and maybe the rear. Yeah, same one on the rear. Lensed headlights on that. We got some color for the indicator lights. A nice grille, very recognizable. Right-hand drive as it should be. Really nice mirrors on these. Had a few of these in the J Collection that people were said had some areas of opportunity to be better. This one is pretty solid, and I think this is one of the ones that a buddy of mine who writes for the Lamley Group gave the nod of approval on. Look at the really period correct hubcaps on this guy. If I'm not mistaken, was this the 240 in North America? Check out the exhaust on that. That's really cool. Let me know down below if this was the Nissan 240. Looks like it. I love the tail lamps on this, guys. Look at the multiple colors on the lenses. Orange on top, white on the right, and red on the bottom. Love the badge. Nissan on the deck lid back here as well. Really well done. Look at the interior. You can see it looks like cloth interior on that back seat. And a lot of detail on that center console and steering wheel. I like it, guys. J Collection, well, how about that? So I just felt the side view mirror pop off, guys. Look at that. Got a man down right out of the gate. Side view mirror got knocked off. I will have to glue that back. I was going to show you that they roll not super well, but I'll take it. And if I get detail like the Japanese plates on it, that kind of outweighs whether or not it rolls. No opening parts on this one. Here is your bottom and a little bit of tread on the rubber tires. So cool model. Glad that Tarmac is doing these J Collections. We'll put it on the turntable, and then I will get the glue out and get this thing into the shop and get that mirror fixed. We'll get back to the show right after this brief message about the Diecast Day of Giving. This year's Diecast Day of Giving is going to be the biggest one yet, and being a part of it is easy as 1, 2, 3. First step for you to get in on the fun is going to be gather up all your new unopened diecast toys, find a local shelter, food bank, church, wherever, donate them locally in your own community. That is step 1. Step 2, head over to drivendreams.org to log your donations. And step 3, sit back on the Diecast Day of Giving October 12th and enjoy seeing collectors all around the world donate to this event. drivendreams.org has answers to all your questions. We will stick with Tarmac. We have got for our American vehicle. Not too often you get to say that. We have an officially licensed Ford. This is a Tarmac Works. Works is one of their lines that they do. Small size, big heart, a lot of good stuff coming out of Tarmac. And this is a Shelby GT350R. Didn't expect the American car for this episode to come from Tarmac Works, but here we are. And it looks really, really good. I know a lot of companies have done this model, and rightfully so. Super cool car. So we're going to see Tarmac's impression of it. This one rolls a lot better than the J Collection we just looked at. We'll get right into it. We've got some blacked out rims that have air passing through them. Really well done. Going to be careful with the mirrors on this guy. Love the stripe detail. A little bit of red pinstriping on the outside of those blue racing stripes. Check out your front profile. Pretty spot on there. Tiniest sliver of headlamp, and that is a plastic insert, guys. That is really well done. That is a super skinny lensed headlamp. We have got some, what are those, canards? Is that what they call them? We got a chin spoiler. No canard, actually, just a spoiler here on the bottom. Really love that choice on the wheels, assuming that that is what is on the actual vehicle. Spoiler in black. Coming around, nailed it on the tail lamps. Look at the tri-lens appearance on that. I don't know how they pulled that off. I guess it's kind of a molded plastic piece. You can see the ridges there, but it is sharp. I love the California tag on that. Dual exhaust on both sides of the base here. Metal black Shelby GT350R in 1/64 scale. Tires, surprisingly smooth. Usually you will get a little bit of tread on tires from Tarmac, and not on this one. So overall, fantastic car. I'll put it on here. We'll watch it go around. Mini GT will round it out. Another true 1/64 scale. This is going to be our European model, and this is going to be a pretty freaking cool 911 Targa 4S in white. A little bit older release from Mini GT. Found this at a show in Atlanta, Toylanta, which is a couple weeks before the Hot Wheels convention. One of the vendors there had Mini GT for 10 bucks each in a bucket, and I just dove in and cleaned up, if I'm honest. So we've got a Targa version of a 911. Look at the Porsche detail, or the font on the rocker here. Spot on with the font. Looks exactly the way it is. Coming around, we've got some really cool wheels. And do we have calipers hiding back there somewhere? Don't have that. We'll move around to the lensed headlamps. Not a lot of detail, really bulbous there. Looks kind of like the Hot Wheels version of those headlamps. Just a blob of plastic. Got a Porsche badge on the front here in really good proportion to the rest of the vehicle. Look at that little bit of detail on the windshield. How you've got the rear view mirror area in matte black. You've also got these sun visors behind the edge of the window, and it looks like that is all that's paint on the windshield, just like kind of like the 914 that Matchbox does. They'll paint the color of the windshield frame to match the car. So this is actually one big piece of plastic. We've got the roll bar painted in silver, looking really good. A little bit of extra detail on that. And how about the interior, guys? You like that? Left-hand drive, all black, but pretty good amount of detail. Look at the rear back vent here on the engine cover. Tail lamps on the back are painted. And Porsche there on the light bar. Love the Carrera on top of the bumper there. Exhaust looking good. Wheels look good on this one. Rolls like a champ. And here is your base Mini GT scoring a knockout. Their Targa 4S. And that's going to do it. We'll watch this one go around. Make sure you guys are dialed in for Diecast Day of Giving on October the 12th, 2024. Looking for 24,000 cards this year, guys. Donate locally. Do good in your own hood. This is David at Diecast Media Network. Take care.